Welcome to the Film Frenzy podcast. My name is Benjamin, and I'm here with Carter, and it only took me 3 times to get this intro in.
Literally 3 times. 30, second episode, by the way?
Yeah, and so we're heading in. This will air the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
of
week
Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
The week of Halloween, so that might
Top
hint.
10 Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah, ooh, there is a Thanksgiving movie, a couple of them.
Well, there's a Thanksgiving horror movie.
Is there really?
Yeah, I almost saw it.
Nice. Okay, so the hint that might, the fact that it's a week of Halloween might lead to some things that are on here, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
So, first, let's just start off like we always do. The last 2 episodes. High and low of the week.
I'm going to have to think about the low for a second. The high,
Let's
I've got a
go
couple.
high,
I've got
low,
2.
low. Oh,
Okay. I've got 2 highs this
Not
time.
loud.
One, this isn't a very exciting thing to most people, but I figured out something at work that makes my job a million times easier, and it's taken me a year and a half to figure it out. And so this was a good day on Thursday when I figured it out. So
What'd you figure
that
out?
was out. Just something that's too hard to explain, but something that makes
Okay.
doing my job a lot easier,
Okay.
basically. So that was what was really, really great. And the other thing, this is kind of movie news as well, but I was really excited about this when I saw it's just a rumor, but a strong rumor that Marvel is currently looking for writers for a Jessica Jones project. And we're here for that. We're both excited about Jessica Jones
yeah.
returning to the MCU.
As long as I'm really high on the fact that I don't want them to make a show because I don't trust them.
I just don't. As long as it doesn't involve Trish, it's going to be great.
I really think they're going to mess it up. I don't have, I have faith.
I have a faith in the new Marvel television.
Me too. I've said that I think the bad show phase is over, but if they make that, I feel like that's going to be a bad show no matter what.
I think it'd be great, but I also would be just fine with a special presentation too.
Because of the fact that season 1 was one of the best Marvel things ever, but the second 2 were awful.
They were terrible, but that wasn't this iteration of Marvel television. So
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. You're high.
So I have this class. It's my 3rd period. I was at school. It's where you learn to talk over the radio and stuff. And I'm way ahead of the class. And after class, teacher stopped me and said, and I didn't tell you because I was going to talk about it on a podcast because I wanted a high, but I have 2 highs now. He said, if you were to be invited to the advanced class early, what would you want to do? And I was the only one who he asked, so
Nice.
pretty cool.
Congratulations.
And I didn't really know what he was talking about, so I said, wait, what? And it ended up getting me late to the next period because I was talking to him. But second high of the week, I found out, I wasn't watching the episode of the podcast, but I remembered something you said on the podcast. You said you didn't want to watch The Boys, and I think I texted you about this, so it might not matter.
Yeah.
You didn't want to watch The Boys because you said that you didn't like the idea of superheroes being evil.
Yeah.
You said that's why you don't love Civil War. You don't like superheroes fighting superheroes. But I officially think that is wrong. Not that opinion, but that reason not watch The Boys is wrong because it's not superheroes are evil. It's there's bad guys pretending to be superheroes.
So there's super villains that are pretending to be superheroes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, I'll buy that. So yeah, that alone does actually make me want to see it.
Because it's like Omni-Man for me. Because he's the bad guy, but he convinces the world he's the good guy.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good comparison. Another positive thing today is my birthday, and we're filming a pod today on my birthday, and I've been able to spend it with my kids, and it's been great. So it's been fun. I don't really have a super negative. I have a super negative. I'm very concerned. It could be a super negative, and that's the news of Warner Brothers selling.
That's my negative.
Selling off their franchises, or Warner Brothers being sold. I mean, it could be great. It could end up falling into the right hands, and we see the rebirth of DC. But I could see it just completely blowing up.
We'll get
everything with James Gunn.
We'll get Supergirl and whatever it's called, Clayface next year. But if this sell happens, it could be the end of DC. James Gunn. So there might not be a superhero or Superman 2. There might not be Brave and the Bold. like these big projects, and I'm scared about it.
Yeah, I'm very nervous about it.
So
I think we could be sitting here a year from now talking about what an amazing move it is too. I think it's almost 50-50 right
but
now.
it could end up being like a Disney gives it more money to prosper, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we just don't know. But yeah, that's interesting news. That's shaking the foundation of a big part of the industry. Warner Brothers owns some big properties. The movie rights to Harry Potter, didn't we determine that as well?
Yeah.
So that is a thing that Warner Brothers owns. Looney Tunes, obviously all of DC, and they've got some other properties too.
But that could also get us to have a Daffy Duck and Donald Duck in the same thing, or a Batman and Spider-Man in the same thing.
Yeah, if Disney buys them, that would be really interesting.
Scooby-Doo would probably get some more stuff, because they also own Scooby-Doo.
If you were to make a crossover
They own
film,
Rick and Morty.
Ooh. If you were to make a crossover DC film, what would it be? Would it be Justice League versus...
No, because Justice League would wipe the floor with the Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, because it wouldn't be Justice League versus the Avengers.
Anyway, it'd be a team.
It would be
of some kind.
No, it would be Justice League versus one of the main Marvel teams.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
I'd like to see Justice League versus X-Men. That'd be pretty cool. But I'd more want to do like a Joker versus like Daredevil or something like that.
Yeah,
a villain versus a hero.
I would love to see the Batman with some of the dark side of Marvel. I think could be really cool. Whether that's
Batman and Daredevil would be awesome.
Golly, that would be such a great that pairing. That's it. That's what I want to see. Batman and Daredevil. I would love to see that.
So I got two. Now to get on the horror stuff. I wanted to get started that kind of fast because obviously it's the Halloween episode. I got two things. We both got a top 10 scariest movies we've ever seen, and I got a bracket. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the top 10. I'm excited about this one.
Okay.
So when we do our top 10 lists, we start with 3 honorable mentions. Do you have 3? That's what I have.
Yeah.
And then we kind of go through our ranking. This one won't be like controversial, I don't think. Like we won't be disagreeing with each other. It'll be informative.
I don't.
But there's a good chunk of movies on my list you've never seen, and it'll probably vice versa. So, but it'll be interesting. It'll be fun to talk about.
There's a few things you're gonna be like, what? But.
And there's a couple on my list that I would say are not actually horror movies, but they still
I've
creep
seen
me out big time.
Reason I'm able to do this, and the reason I did the whole October movie run, which if you don't know, I'm watching 11 horror movies throughout the 20th to the 31st. And so far I've seen 6, so I'm right halfway there. But I did that for this episode so we could do the top 10 scariest movies. So only like 6 of these are actually... Well, okay, a little bit more of them because I saw a few horror movies before this. But only a few of them are actually considered horror movies.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't actually pay attention to what time we started this. So I don't know.
Well... I
have kind of a close idea, but whatever.
I don't. I never.
Okay, so let's kick it off. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. You usually do.
Let's just do one honorable mention at a time.
Yeah, go back and forth. Okay. My first one is probably a lot higher on the list of people my age. It barely made my list because honestly, I find it almost more funny than I do find it scary. But The Ring, good, solid horror movie from the early 2000s. The whole basis of the movie is that you see a VHS tape and die, and I couldn't get over that fact. So it took away a lot of the creep factor. But there are some really creepy moments in there, a couple good jump scares. So it's a good one. It's worth seeing.
I've never seen that movie in my life.
Yeah.
My number 13, sneaky pick. I know, I guarantee you didn't think of it. Return to Oz. You know that movie?
Oh my gosh,
that movie
that's
was creepy.
So creepy.
That movie was a real creepy movie, and I used to really like that movie.
Oh my gosh, that one is so creepy.
But
yeah, you're gonna think of much better ones than I did.
That was a good pick. The rest of them, there's one. My number 2 is an incredible pick.
Nice. Okay. My number 12 is not, my second honorable mention is not a horror flick. Well, it kind of is. Scared the absolute heck out of me when I saw it when I was probably too young to see it, and that was the movie Alien. Space horror movie. Aliens that get inside you and rip your body apart from the inside out. That's pretty horrifying to me.
Yeah.
Not to mention they get eaten by this giant one. So yeah, it's a pretty terrifying movie, especially if you're young. So yeah, that made my honorable mentions.
My number 12, which when we started this podcast, this was the scariest movie I've ever seen. I actually think it was the third scariest movie I've ever seen when we started this podcast, because I wasn't really thinking of these two more on this list. But Multiverse of Madness. It's a creepy movie. And it has one of the craziest jump scares ever, and I hate it. And it's scarred me, and it's the reason I haven't seen it since it came out.
There's a creepy factor. It is by far the most horror movie of any of the MCU projects. That's for sure. Wanda's legit creepy in it, and there's some real creepy moments.
Well, one jump scare. It's the part where she's chasing America Chavez, and then she jumps. Like you see, zooms in on that door. You think she's gonna jump in through the glass, or like at the glass, but she comes in through the side.
Yeah,
scares the crap out of you.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, I had to make one zombie flick make the list. If we were talking TV shows, Walking Dead would be very high, because that is a terrifying show. Talking about jump scares and things like that, oh my gosh, it's the worst. You sit there on the edge of your seat, but it's not. So this one legit creeped me out. It has a lot of the Walking Dead type vibes, and it was a budget film, which makes it that much cooler, and that's 28 Days Later.
Oh, you've seen that?
Yeah, I've seen the first one.
You haven't seen the new one?
No, I haven't seen the new one, but the original one, 28 Days Later.
The one with Cillian Murphy?
Yeah, and it's really good. Really good movie.
My number 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Movie, There's Somebody Inside Your House. That's one of the horror movie marathons I just watched. If you want to see my review, go to my Letterboxd. Real Carter, his is Film Frenzy Ben. How to Say It At Least Once, this podcast. It's like a really stupid movie. I had fun with it, and there's like a few creepy parts. Like these bottom three movies aren't actually that scary, but it's considered a horror movie, so I have.
I saw it on the list I was looking at, trying to get ideas for this. Yeah, it's ranked actually pretty high on a couple of lists. I was like, what?
It's dumb. That's dumb.
Based on your review, I thought it was. Okay, now we're getting into the real, legit movies that scared us. This is you'll find a theme. There's a couple of them. There could be more if I would have thought of them all in time. I am fascinated with all things exorcisms.
I'm not. That's one of those horror movies I will never see.
Yeah, I just think that world is fascinating. And The Exorcism of Emily Rose is my number 10. And to be honest with you, it's almost more of a courtroom drama, because it has to do with what happened after the exorcism, and how I think that you find out that she was at least harmed during it. I'll say that. And so anyway, the priest is on trial and all this stuff. So it's just a really good courtroom movie, but the exorcism stuff is creepy.
Wait, so how does the movie take place after what in the movie?
It's all flashbacks.
Okay.
You flashbacks to the exorcism. It all takes place after it starts after it was over. If memory serves, but it's really good. It's super good.
My number 10, Five Nights at Freddy's.
I thought about that one. That almost made my honorable mentions, because it's creepy.
Yeah, it has a few points. Like it's definitely
tense.
There's one jump scare in it, but it's a kids' horror movie,
mm-hmm.
and like there's not a single bit of blood shown. Pretty much, there might be a tiny bit. And I also loved the movie when it came out for some reason. But yeah. What are you doing?
I want to look something up about that real quick. Do you have anything else you can say?
No.
I just want to see the actor who played Matthew Lillard.
He was in Scream.
He was in Scream. He was also in another movie that almost made my list called 13 Ghosts, which was a really cheesy movie. I just thought it was funny that he's been in so many horror movies. But anyway, on to number 9. This movie, it's not horror. I mean, it is, because it deals with the supernatural, but it's just incredibly creepy and very tense, and that's a movie called The Others.
I've never heard of it.
Never even heard of it. Yeah, it's a movie with Nicole Kidman. I can't give it away. It has one of the best twists I've ever seen in this kind of movie, though. The movie ending I did not see coming until the end. Until like right before the end, you're like, wait, maybe it's this. But it's good. It's worth seeing.
I'm excited to say my number 9,
mm-hmm.
because you're gonna be like, what? My number 9 is Silence of the Lambs.
Mm-hmm.
right before we filmed this, you said you
I
would
still
put
get it.
Silence of the Lambs. I said no, I wouldn't.
I get that though.
I mean, the last
It's
20
about serial killers.
Yeah, in the last 20 minutes is really creepy. Besides that, it's just a good story. The moments when she's talking to Hannibal Lecter is creepy, and the last 20 minutes is really creepy. More creeped out than I felt with the last 4 movies. So
Definitely, and I mean, that's an interesting movie because everybody that remembers the best part of that movie, he was on there for like 11 minutes or something like that, is Anthony Hopkins. The actual main a serial killer is kind of a dumb story in my opinion. Like, I'm not really into that, but with all the stuff with Hannibal Lecter was so good. So good. So yeah, I'll get that. All right, so we're at number 8 now.
Yep.
My number 8 is a really stupid movie that scared the absolute crud out of me, and I actually have a funny story about it. You actually probably heard it, but it was a movie called The Grudge. It's a really dumb movie, and me and my friend, we were out on tour. I used to tour professionally in music, and we were out on tour, and me and my friend were like, well, what are we going to do today? We had just played until like 3 o'clock in the morning, so we were pretty tired, got up early, and we're like, let's go to a movie. So we went and saw The Grudge. So we're really tired while watching it, so that helped as part of it. And it was just really creepy. Like, the movie itself was like creepy but not like horrifying, but as we're coming back to the hotel, we're both still a little bit creeped out, whatever. And we walk by an ice machine, and just it's completely dead silence all of a sudden. I don't know if you've ever heard this, but when an ice machine in a hotel drops ice, it's this huge bang. And we were just walking in silence, and it went off, and that's the closest I've ever come to having a heart attack. We both, I screamed like a girl. Like, it was really bad. It was really, really creepy. It was all because we were thinking about that horror movie when we walked by it. And it was pretty funny.
Did anyone see you?
Nope, thankfully it was just the two of us, and we couldn't stop laughing after it. It was just so, I almost fell over. It was really bad. It was funny.
My number 8 movie, I think is okay. A movie I think is terrible. There's another movie soon that I hate even more. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay.
Most of it is because if you look at Leatherface. What in the world? I said it twice. Leatherface. He looks really creepy. Like, him himself looks really creepy. That's about it for the movie, though. Movie isn't that scary at all.
You saw the original.
Yeah.
That's a point, yeah. Well, didn't we determine... I saw, like, the 2000 or something like that, and that one's considered pretty creepy. And that one's pretty good.
Maybe the final scene when she's sitting at the table, and then you just see, like, it's 10 minutes long, they're having dinner, and they're just being really creepy. Like, that is creepy, but it's more of, like, what the heck's going on? This is stupid, then I'm scared.
Okay, moving into number 7, another movie that's borderline horror, but it's definitely a phobia. It's about fear, and it's called Arachnophobia. I don't know if you've ever heard of this one.
You told me it.
But it's a movie about spiders and how these poisonous spiders take over a small town, basically. Like, not like take over. Like, they're not giant. They're normal. They're large, but they're not like this big. They're not like gigantic.
Like some in Jumanji.
It's just swarms and swarms of these poisonous spiders that can kill you pretty quickly, and it's horrifying. It has a really fun final battle against small spiders.
Okay.
It's great. He ends up... Okay, do you think you'll ever see it?
No.
Okay, this is not a spoiler-free podcast. This is a really awesome moment. So to kill the spiders that are in this house, they have to burn them. That kind of makes sense. That's a house on fire. But at one point, like I think him and somebody else are trying to escape from this basement after setting it on fire. And there's this like big main spider. Again, big. We're talking like...
Yeah.
And it like comes jumping through the air at him, and he shoots it with a nail gun. It's awesome.
That's awesome. Wait.
Like, it's on fire, like flying through the air at him, and he shoots it with a nail gun. It was pretty cool. I just remember that. Anyway, so that's my number 7. That definitely, it was a movie that stuck with me. Most of these movies from here on out, I have another one I should have added to this list, but these are movies that really stuck with me. Like, when I walk away, I'm still thinking about them, kind of thing. So, anyway, go ahead.
My number 6 is Friday the 13th. Nope, it's not, because we're not on number 6. We're on number 7.
You're on number 7.
We don't know my number 6th yet. My number 7th is Get Out. Phenomenal movie.
That low for you, huh?
It's not scary.
Oh, that's true. We're going by scariest, not best. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have said that. This is the scariest movies, not the best scary movies.
Yeah. Get Out is in my top 4 movies on Letterboxd. It is a phenomenal movie. Great acting, great everything. There's a lot of points of that you do feel really, really creeped out and really tense. But it's also just a phenomenal movie, and I recommend all of you to see it. Even if you don't like horror movies, go watch it because
I'm dying to see it.
It's so good. It is so good.
I really want to see it. That's a great movie. It's probably the best movie on this list, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, it's the best movie on my list by far.
This next one's actually a really good movie. Speaking of Anthony Hopkins from Silence of the Lambs. To me, this is one of the best exorcism movies, and it's called The Rite. R-I-T-E, The Rite. And it's about exorcism, and there's some exorcism in it, but it's basically a priest goes to Rome. A priest who doesn't believe in demons and exorcism goes to Rome to learn how to be an exorcist, and he learns from somebody who did a lot of exorcism. It was Anthony Hopkins, and it's really creepy. Anyway, it's got some really creepy stuff, and it makes it feel very, very realistic. Is what it is. So very good movie.
I mean, I might next year. What I'm planning on doing, which isn't going to happen because I'm going to watch them before next year, but what my plan was to watch the remakes of the movies next year on my horror movie run. But since I'm probably going to watch a good amount of them before because I want to see a good version of the movies, I'll watch them before. So that means next year there's a good chance I might have to give the old exorcism movies a chance, but there's a really high chance I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, we don't need to get into the details of why, but they're I think exorcism movies are a whole different class of creepy.
Mm-hmm. And I'm never watching Saw.
Okay. So now we're on number
6.
No, we just did 6.
I didn't say 6.
Oh, you didn't do 6. Sorry, go ahead.
Big surprise, my number 6 is Friday the 13th. Movie sucks. It is terrible.
What'd you give it?
Oh, 1 star out of 5. I was texting him while I was watching it saying, this might be the worst movie I've ever seen.
I tried to warn you.
It's terrible. There's no highlights of the movie. Only reason I put it high is because at the very end, it doesn't make any sense. A baby jumps out of the lake and doesn't kill somebody, just drags them in the lake. It doesn't make any sense because, this is, I don't know, this isn't like a supernatural movie, but apparently now it is because the baby's been dead in the lake forever and now it's alive. But the jump scare really got me.
Yeah.
So I have to put it that high because it's the only movie yet that got me with a jump scare.
You mentioned baby. That takes me back to the others a little bit. There's a whole class of scary movies that deal with children. I think children and scary movies are the creepiest thing in the world.
Oh yeah.
Like children and kids laughing during a horror scene or whatever. That's its own thing. Like The Shining didn't make my list, but it has a really creepy kid scene in it.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
I was going to watch it on my horror movie marathon, but I removed it.
I think it's a borderline horror movie. I think it's creepy. Yeah. Okay, number 5. This one could have gone higher for me. It's one of the scariest movies I've seen, but it didn't scare me long term like other movies did up this list, and that was Paranormal Activity.
I've heard of that.
It's I think it's ghosts. I'm trying to remember if it's ghosts or demons, but I'm pretty sure it's ghosts. It's got some really interesting filming. Like a lot of it is nanny cams. You know what a nanny cam is? Like a camera just stuck in a corner watching things happening. So it's just very unique filming, very low budget, which is cool. But yeah, very creepy movie. Really scared me. Had some horrible jump scares in it.
I just forgot a movie. I just remembered a movie that could have been on this list instead of Return to Oz and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So I'm going to say them really quick. Creep 1 and Creep 2. Totally forgot to say it. First horror movies I've ever watched. They weren't that scary. They probably...
Creep 1 and Creep 2? When did you see those?
Like March.
Oh, I don't remember you talking about those.
I told it about you to you 3 times.
I don't remember this at all. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, they were really good. The way they were shot was really good, but they're not on my list, so I'm not going to talk about it much more. Number 5?
Yep.
Number 5 is...
my turn.
Is your turn.
No, your turn.
Yeah,
your
it's
turn.
my turn.
Yeah.
You really want to go twice in a row?
I do. I really do.
Sinners is my number 5.
That might be the best. Well, no, Get Out.
No, Get Out's a lot better than... Sinners is... I think Sinners is 3rd on my list on how good it is. But Sinners, it's really good. It's a really great movie, and there are a lot of really creepy moments. Like the vampires look really, really creepy. And they don't look like cheesy Dracula vampires. No, they're really creepy. And which makes them go higher than any of them on this list. And there's a lot of gory parts, but besides that, the movie isn't that scary at all.
Okay, cool. My number 4, speaking of low budget, I'm dying for you to see this movie because I want to really see what you think of this from a filmmaking perspective, and that is The Blair Witch Project. That one really creeped me out, and makes this movie so brilliant is for the vast majority of the movie, and I won't give away exactly how much of the movie, you never see the thing you're supposed to be scared of, and that's what makes it so creepy. It's it's out there. Or you wonder, is it out there? Is it really there? Is there really something going on? But you don't get to see it. That's what makes it so good. And then the sequels were not nearly as good because they had too much money. But the first one, basically a student film, so good. So good.
I think it's funny that I'm on my number 4, and I'm again going to say it's not that scary. And you're at your number 4, you're telling a movie that's genuinely scary. But my number 4 is The Sixth Sense. There's maybe 4 3-second parts that are super creepy and will maybe not make you jump. There's one part that made me jump.
No, for sure.
They just look super creepy, and the fact that it's there for a few split seconds is crazy. But overall, besides that, it's not that scary.
Yeah, and I'm gonna reserve my judgment because my number 3 happens to be
The Sixth
Sense. And this is definitely not the scariest on the list. The reason it made my number 3 is honestly because of how it stuck with me. And I've told you the story, but I saw this movie late at night, and it was just, man, it wrecked me. I couldn't get it out of my head. And the next morning I get up. I used to do a paper route when I was your age. So I was a little older than you because I could drive, and I had to get out at 4:30 in the morning, get in my car, and drive around. It's pitch black outside. It's foggy and all this stuff, and I'm just like, there's going to be a ghost. I just know every time I look out my window, I'm expecting to see a ghost. It just wrecked me. I was so scared. It was more after the movie that I was scared than the actual movie itself. So, but
yeah, I also watched that at night, which made it a lot scarier than it probably should be.
Really good movie, though.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent movie.
That movie's the reason I'm never going to watch a horror movie at night, though, again.
Yeah. Yeah.
My number 3 is Scream. It's because it really shouldn't be this high because, I mean, there's a good amount of moments you're really tense, and the killer isn't that scary at all. But I just had so much. Yeah, it shouldn't be this high, but I had so much fun with it, which made me pay attention a lot more, which made the tense moments a lot more tense. Friday the 13th probably was a little bit scarier, but there was a lot of points I wasn't as locked in because I just hated the movie. So, and Scream was really good at keeping you hooked at the entire movie, which made the scary parts a lot scarier.
Yeah, and for a horror movie, it's for a cheesy horror movie, it's actually not a bad movie.
No, I give it a 4 out of 5. It's I really liked it.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. Well, I like it because it doesn't take itself too seriously. It knows it's silly, and it plays into that somewhat, but yet at the same time, it's scary.
There's a few scenes where it's they're watching a horror movie while it's happening, and there's a guy who loves horror movies, and he's like, well, here's the part where blah 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 happens, and then they cut to that happening in the movie.
Yeah.
And I thought that was awesome. They played into the stereotypes.
Scream might have made my list and probably should have made my list. I just don't remember it well enough. I saw it when it first came out, and I just don't remember it. So, my number 2 is
old.
Yeah, I am old. My number 2 is, well, think about it. I was alive when was The Shining out. I was alive for some of these movies' first runs. Okay,
yeah,
that's how old I am. Anyway, my number 2 is a really creepy film, which the fact that it made my number 2 is pretty amazing since I actually read the book before I saw the movie, so I even knew what was coming, and I was still scared, and that was It.
Yeah.
Just a good, you might see it and go, what are you talking about? But I don't know. There's just, obviously it's a killer clown, so that's going to be creepy. Alexander Skarsgård, or whatever his name is, was really good as Pennywise.
I kind of want to watch the original It before the new one.
Yeah, I've only seen clips of the first one. I haven't seen the original.
Because it's not scary. It's like voted to be not scary at all. Like the scary parts are really bad.
Yeah. This one is much better, and the kids that are in it are really good. Because there's 2 It movies. Because it's like part 1 and part 2. Because the book is ridiculously long. And the first was when they're kids. The second is when they're adults, and it's just creepier when they're kids because they're a lot more helpless and things like that.
Are you gonna watch Welcome to Derry?
I might. I don't. I do
the
have
first
HBO
episode
Max.
apparently was really scary.
Yeah, I want to see it because it
had Pennywise.
I love Stephen King's worlds, so they're really good. So that's my number 2.
And I've seen a lot of clips of it that are apparently like the scary moments, like when he's banging his head on the glass, and maybe it's because it's cut out from the movie.
That's what it is.
It just doesn't seem that scary to me.
It's not. You have to see it in context to the movie to get the full feel of it. The build up to those moments is what makes it scary.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrifying. That's why I said you might watch it and go, "Really? You thought it was number 2?"
That might be a movie I'll watch next year.
Terrifier?
It.
Oh,
well,
It.
Terrifier.
Because I said terrifying. I didn't know if that's what you were going off of.
I might watch Terrifier though. No, because people hate that movie.
It's so gory.
Because
I've seen clips from it. I don't want to see it.
But
too much.
people just say it's a bad movie overall.
Oh, it is a terrible. It's really bad.
And people
really
like
bad movie.
Friday the 13th. Whoa.
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. So, if they like that movie but they hate Terrifier.
Yeah, jeez, that's got to be really hard to watch.
Yeah.
Your number 2?
My number 2 is Coraline. That is a crazy pick.
Okay, yeah.
Isn't that a good pick?
That is a good pick.
Because it's a terrifying movie. I don't think I'm gonna watch that ever again. There's a good chance I'd ever watch that again. It is so scary.
It is a scary
The
movie.
whole like final scene, she's like this big creature or whatever. I might just be blown out of proportions because I was a little kid last time I saw it. Because my little sister, when she was like what, maybe like 2 years old, and I was like 8 or 9. Like I felt like a big kid at the time. And she would just watch that movie over and over again, and I would leave the room. Like it's a horrifying movie, and there's a good chance I never watch it again. The Button Eyes? Are we serious? God,
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick.
I know it is.
I didn't put any sequels, so back to my number 1. I didn't put any sequels on this. Number 1 could be either the first or the second movie. Both of them. Arguably, the second one in some ways is creepier. And that is Saw.
This is your number 1 pick?
Yeah, my number 1 pick is Saw. Funny story about Saw 2. Me and the same friend who we went and saw The Grudge with, and your mom, we went over to your mom's apartment to watch the movie late at night, Saw 2.
Oh, gosh.
And then when the movie's over, which is really, really scary, the movie's over, me and my friend leave, and she's alone in her apartment now for the rest of the night. She hated me for that. She was
That's
so
awful.
mad. She was so scared the rest of the night.
That's awful.
We had to go home.
Oh, man. I'm never watching that movie.
It's disturbing. It's got horrible jump scares. It's got a lot of tension, like what's going to happen. I mean, I think for a gory horror movie, I think it's pretty well done.
I mean, there's just these traps, and I don't like it. It's like a torture movie.
It is
Don't mess
very
with
much.
it.
It's like Seven, just worse. It's like they got the idea from Seven and made it a lot worse.
Mm-hmm. And then my number 1, the movie Us, Jordan Peele movie. And it's a lot of because I kind of had the same experience that when you said Sixth Sense. So I watched the movie and I was really I finished it. It's a scary movie. I mean, a movie about like a doppelganger version of yourself that like can't talk, but when it's like it's really creepy. And then I realized that my package just got there. I finished the movie. It's dark outside. Package just got there that I ordered. It's in the mailbox. So I go out to get it. It's pitch black outside, super quiet, and I sprint back in my house because I'm terrified. I just watched a scary movie, and I look around, and I'm like, there's for sure
doppelgangers out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look in the mirror the rest of the night because I didn't want to look at myself and it jump out at me.
That is a sign of a really good horror movie when it sticks in your head like that afterwards.
Mm-hmm. And slashers don't do that for me.
No, they typically don't. No. That's why, like, on this list, I think The Sixth Sense did that the most for me of all of them.
Well,
yeah.
Sixth Sense didn't do that much for me because I fell asleep immediately after I had school the next day.
Yeah.
So it was never really a instance.
Sixth Sense and the Exorcism movies probably stuck with me the most. But anyway, yeah, great. Another movie that I thought about that could have made my list that is not horror but really stuck with me and messed with me was, because it's loosely based on some true events, was a movie called The Mothman Prophecies. Richard Gere movie. So that's really worth seeing someday for you.
I'm not gonna touch
but super creepy. But anyway.
Remind me to add, because on my Letterboxd I ranked all the movies that are considered horror. Remind me to add Coraline to that list, because I don't know if it's considered horror, but I think it should be. And Creep movies to that list, because I forgot totally about those movies. Okay, now we got our bracket.
Okay.
This is probably going to be...
We're about a half hour in.
Okay, and the bracket shouldn't take too long, so this might be a shorter episode.
Mm-hmm.
But the bracket won't be like... It's going to have a lot of persuading, I feel like, because I pretty much have an opinion on him pretty strictly. So it's a horror movie villain.
Okay.
And they fight to the death.
Okay, I was hoping you were gonna go this route. Okay, yeah. I got it. Okay.
Horror movie villain, they fight to the death.
Yeah.
And my last few are kind of pushing it. Like, there's a few ones that are obviously gonna go really far, and there's a few that are on here for jokes. The first two.
So this is like a last man standing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1v1s.
Yep.
First two I thought were both gonna get one rounded. But one of them's going to make it to the second round, which is going to be funny, and they're going to get obliterated in the second round.
Okay.
So we have Chucky.
Okay.
What is Chucky from also?
Child's Play.
Child's Play. It does this.
Which are surprisingly creepy movies when you think of the premise.
They are?
Yeah.
And then
they're also funny.
We have Mrs. Voorhees.
Oh, okay. Voorhees. Well, if you haven't seen the Chucky movies, Chucky's going to win that one hands down. Like, Chucky is like...
Because
shockingly good at what he does.
Because she got tossed around and beat by an injured girl.
I forgot about Chucky. Man, one of those might have made my list. They're creepy. It's a stupid idea. A doll that... Mm-hmm. But I guess not Megan. But Megan at least is a robot, isn't she?
But Megan's just a bad movie.
Yeah.
It's not scary. Megan is a dancing girl robot.
Yeah. But at least she's a robot. Like, this is I guess an animatronic. I guess it is kind of a robot that goes crazy. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
This one, I don't know. I actually have no clue who would win this one. We're gonna also need to talk a little bit about their powers.
Oh, by the way, we do need to mention this. Whenever we do a bracket, we each get a veto until the championship round.
We have Pennywise. Mm-hmm. So Pennywise runs on a person's fear, right?
Yeah.
That's what keeps him like going and alive, and that's why he's so powerful in the horror movies, is because there's terrifying.
It's not just fear, it's evil too, I want to say, because he gets his power from evil deeds. So I don't think it's fear, it's more evil deeds, because like the whole way he gets started in Derry was a mob beat up and either killed or almost killed a homosexual man. Like it was like a hate crime, and that's what brought him to Derry. So I think it's feeding on evil, not fear, but I could be wrong about that.
I looked it up from Deadlights. I don't fear. So no, that's how he kills people. Hold on, I don't know. It's not going to tell me.
It's probably partially right, because I know there's a part like where the kids have to prove they're not afraid of him to beat him. So there is that. You're not entirely wrong.
Hold on, I need to know how do you beat him then? He grows he draws strength from fear and imagination.
Okay, you're right.
So that's how he gets stronger, is fear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then he's playing Michael Myers. So that's why I think Michael Myers might stand a chance, because he's not going to be scared.
Now, can Michael Myers die? Gosh, I can't remember that, because, Michael, you can't scare him, probably. And Pennywise got beat by a group of kids. So I might go Michael Myers on this one.
I think I would too, because He can't die, can he?
I don't remember enough about the character to know the answer to that question. But
Okay, let's just say he can die.
yeah, even if he can, though, you're right. He's not going to really feed off of his fear at all.
Yeah, he can't feed off of. Pennywise can't feed off of his fear, and I think.
And like I said, Pennywise got beat by a bunch of kids. So
Yeah,
little
yeah.
kids, like children, not
Did Michael Myers
teenagers.
get beat by
They're teenagers,
Okay.
but like not children under the
Yeah.
age of 12. You know.
This next one, this is my.
So we put through
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah.
Okay, this next one, the first one I'm about to say was my number 16th typed down. Because I didn't know what else to put. I have the rabbit from Danny Darko.
Oh, I haven't
So-
seen, so I don't know.
So and then versus a zombie. Like those are my last two types. Like I didn't know. So we can put either of them through, and they'll just lose the next round. It doesn't matter to me.
Zombies are they're pretty powerful because they're very difficult to kill.
Okay, let's put zombies through then. I
Yeah.
mean, Rabbit from Donnie Dark. I just don't like that movie, so I don't know many of his powers, and I'm not.
I think what is so terrifying about zombies is there's nothing you can do to talk them out of what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like they want to eat you, and the only way to stop it is to smash their brain in. Like they're gonna keep going no matter what you do to them. Shoot them, cut their leg off, doesn't matter. They're gonna keep coming at you. It's super creepy.
Next we have Art the Clown. So I mean, he's just a killer.
What's that from?
Art Terrifier.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And versus Frankenstein's monster.
Art the Clown, there's a supernatural part of him, though.
There
He
is?
is more than just a killer. At least the scenes that I've seen, he does something magical.
Oh.
Maybe he just is a magician. Maybe I just saw him do that. But like there's this one scene where
Immortality, resurrection, superhuman strength, durability, and the ability to inflict physical torment through dream manipulation. So, Freddy Krueger?
basically it's a ripoff. But
Whoa.
yeah, I'm gonna say in this one it has to be Terrifier.
Okay. Frankenstein's monster is just a dumb.
Yeah, already dead, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we have Dracula
Mm-hmm.
versus Jigsaw.
Dracula
Does
is
Jigsaw
immortal.
have blood?
Well, Jigsaw is just a normal human.
Oh, I thought it was a doll.
No, it's it's a mask. Well, nah, I don't remember what the original one. I thought he was just a human wearing a mask.
And Dracula can get killed. He has those.
He is, but he's immortal. Other than that, like
All you need is a wood.
a wood stake, yeah. But if
Or-
you don't have a wood stake through the heart, you can't kill him. You can't shoot him in the head. You can't do. You got to get him with.
So
a wood.
it'd have to be somebody smart to figure out the wood stick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
The Jigsaw smart?
brilliant. Devising all of
I
those.
think Jigsaw is gonna win then.
The main test is for solution.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
Serial killer after terminal cancer diagnosis. Yeah, it's just a human.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just a human, but he's very, very, very smart. So I think
So I think Jigsaw wins.
yeah, Jigsaw wins that one.
Next we have Freddy. I didn't type it in this order. That's funny. Freddy Krueger versus Freddy Fazbear.
Oh. Freddy Krueger. He's the only creepy one of the original.
What does Freddy Krueger have?
Besides the fact that he's like feeds on your nightmares.
But
he's got those razor sharp.
Freddy won't have nightmares.
But yeah, that's true. So, a supernatural entity murders victims in their dreams. That's a good point.
That does not look like a scary pose.
No, not at all. That is a good point. If the bear can't sleep, then he can't.
Does he have Does he have those like razor sharp hands?
He does, but I think that only exists in your dream world. He kills you in your dream world, and that kills you in real life.
So I think
If he
So
can't
Freddy
get
would
into
win.
if he
Freddy
can't-
would win.
If he can't get into the bear's
Freddy
dreams,
would win no matter what.
Yeah, I think the bear wins.
I think Freddy Fazbear wins because it'd just be a really lame fight.
Wait, so let's go back to the bear real quick. Remind me, doesn't he have the ghost of a kid in him or
Yeah.
something? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
But the kid won't have dreams. So in the ghost of the kid, he will I mean, he's just gonna walk slow and pick you up and eat you. That's what it's gonna be.
That's a really great question. Can a ghost dream?
Probably not, because it won't sleep. It's like a unresting.
Yeah, eternal torment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I got the bear win in that one.
Yeah, because okay, I like that. Ghostface. Oh my gosh, this is another one. Ghostface versus Leatherface. I don't think Ghostface is gonna win a single round because he's one of the worst serial killers in all.
Except, spoiler alert, there's 2 of them. So it's actually a 2-on-1.
Just say one of them.
Well, but that takes away the whole point of the serial killer
But
from the first one.
They
worked as a team.
But when they kill, there's only one person killing.
Yeah.
At a time.
I still think you have to consider it a team effort.
There was only one person killing.
Probably. I guess Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't remember enough about him, but probably. If it's just a 1v1, then yes, he's going to win.
Well, actually, because all he had was a chainsaw, and wasn't he really slow?
Yeah, well, that's kind of a trait of all.
I mean, but
he is very slow, yes.
Ghostface, I feel like I don't know, come to think of it. No,
Get
Ghostface would fall over.
In the back.
Ghostface would fall over and get sawed in half. So I think Leatherface wins that.
Okay.
And then we have
either way.
Hannibal Lecter versus
Hannibal Lecter.
Jason Voorhees.
Hannibal Lecter.
What does Jason Voorhees have? Is he just a normal dude? No, because he can't be a normal dude if he survived. He has
a superhero thing, but Hannibal Lecter is just so brilliant. I just think that he figures out how to kill him. I mean, if he is stopped by teenagers at a camp in the second movie or whatever stops him, he can be stopped by
immortality.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter, yeah, is gonna win that one.
Then second round, Chucky versus Michael Myers. There's got to be Michael Myers.
Chucky doesn't have. There's no supernatural elements with Chucky. I don't think. I'm gonna.
How do you kill a bunch of people?
Well, he's like a robot that came to life, kind of thing.
Oh. I think Michael Myers is gonna go really far in this. I haven't seen half of these movies. I haven't seen.
Did we determine? Isn't Michael Myers just a normal? No, this isn't gonna bring it up.
No, he's immortal.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay.
And he's not. He won't be afraid. He's immortal. But again, we'll say he's not immortal. He's just near immortality, like Jason Voorhees.
Oh no! I am right. Chucky is possessed by the soul of a serial killer. So he is, and he's a doll. So he is very, 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 very difficult to kill because he's got the soul of a serial killer, but it's still like a doll's body.
I don't see Michael Myers losing to a doll.
I think it's closer than you think. That's the whole thing, though. That's the whole point of Child's Play movies is that it's just a doll, but yet so you underestimate
Michael Myers.
Yeah, I think Chucky beats most. So. I think Chucky beats most on this list, but I think you're right. I think Michael Myers wins this one.
Then we have that's the problem. Pennywise is so powerful, but if he plays any of these people, he's gonna lose. A zombie versus Art the Clown. If it's a singular zombie, then I think it'd be Art the Clown.
I guess if you're 1v1, but zombies never attack by themselves. I think you have to treat it as multiples.
Let's do a 3v1.
Okay, 3v1. Because Art the Clown has powers though.
But it's just like the dream thing, pretty much.
Oh, and they're completely brainless.
Yeah. So
I think he might get overpowered by the zombies.
I think Zombie would win.
I think so.
But I don't think. Okay. Jigsaw versus Freddy Fazbear. Yeah. We haven't done 3-2-1 thing once.
Oh, that's true. This is the Batman debate. Does Jigsaw have prep time?
No, but Jigsaw also he'll figure out that all you really got to do is just like I don't know. I feel like it's he's gonna be able to do. You can't really kill Freddy, can you?
How do they stop him in the movie? I don't remember.
Dude, I've played the games too. How do you stop him? I'm trying to think right now. You just kind of gotta survive.
I mean, he's here's what I think. Jigsaw's whole thing is his contraptions, and I think Freddy Fazbear's not hard to trap. Mm-hmm. He'll just trap him in one of his contraptions, and then there's nothing he can do.
And obviously, everyone has to have a weapon. Like Michael Myers would have a knife.
Yeah, and so Jigsaw has a contraption. Yeah,
give him a random contraption, he'd know how to use it against Freddy. So I think Jigsaw. Mm-hmm. And then Leatherface versus Hannibal Lecter. Probably Hannibal Lecter. Just serial killer after serial killer.
I'm going to Williams with genius intellect any day. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you saw what he did to those cops to get free and everything. Like, he just took them apart. All right, what was it?
Semifinals. Michael Myers versus a zombie.
All right, let's start the 1, 2, 3. Then.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Michael Myers. Oh, okay.
Sorry. Okay.
3, 2, 1. Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Again,
does he have a weapon?
Yeah, he's a knife.
He has a knife, and he'll just stab him through the brain.
And I feel like he'll be able to be like, bow, bow, bow.
Is he immortal? Did we determine? Yeah, he's the one that has immortality.
We're gonna nerf him a little bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah, he takes out the zombies. It's pretty easy.
Then we have Jigsaw versus Hannibal Lecter.
Ooh.
This is easier
okay, let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Hannibal Lecter.
But
and here's why. We've seen Hannibal Lecter get trapped in contraptions and get out of them.
But we haven't seen Hannibal Lecter.
That's what I mean. We've seen Hannibal Lecter get stuck within contraptions and find his way out of them.
But not like torture devices. We've seen him get out of jail. That's a very different thing. But he's not going to be able to get a torture device on Hannibal Lecter.
But the characters in Saw are able to get out of them. So why can't a genius get out of them? Well, at some point, yeah.
I thought they just all died.
No, it doesn't. No, eventually they beat him. You catch him. Somebody gets free. I think a genius intellect's going to win this one.
Hannibal Lecter then.
Yep, Hannibal Lecter.
We didn't use a single one of our vetoes.
Again.
Well, then this last round's going to be easy. Michael Myers versus Hannibal Lecter. 3, 2, 1. Michael Myers.
Yeah, it's got to be Michael Myers.
Which is weird. I didn't think he was going to win this whole thing. But, I mean...
That's how the bracket falls.
Yeah. Who would he lose to?
Who in that setup could he have lost to?
Or just any horror movie villain. Besides, like The Conjuring or whatever.
Oh, yeah, like a demon or something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because he wouldn't lose to, like...
If you can get into his dreams, if you can get into his fears, then he's beatable by one of the Terrifier or Pennywise. But
this would be an interesting interesting bracket to set. You have all 16 of these people. Who do we think is going to kill the most people? And, set them all loose in a city.
Oh, who's going to get the most kills?
Who's going to get the most kills?
Ooh.
We should do that really quick. We should go through it really fast.
I'm going to eliminate all the ones who move slow. So that's Freddy, or not Freddy. Fazbear is out. Michael Myers might be out. He's pretty slow.
Michael Myers is out.
The Ghostface or whatever his name is.
Ghostface is out. No, okay, Ghostface and Leatherface would be out.
And Leatherface are out. So those are out. If it happens during the day, that could eliminate the nightmare.
It would be at night.
If it's at night, I'm going with one of the two nightmares.
They can't, because they can only go at one nightmare at once, right? And they have to go through this whole process.
Ooh, true. Pennywise can do. He kills multiples at a time.
So I think that'll eliminate Art the Clown. Art the Clown. I don't think it would eliminate him. I think he could go to the next round because he's just a fast serial killer. Yeah. I think a zombie could have a good amount of kills. Chucky would have a good amount of kills.
Hannibal Lecter could.
Hannibal Lecter would. Jason wouldn't. I don't think
No, Jason's too slow.
Jigsaw would not. I don't think.
No, he moves like one contraption.
Dracula might though.
Dracula might get.
So now we have Chucky versus Pennywise. I think Pennywise has a good chance of winning this.
Yeah.
Pennywise is because he could just turn into this huge monster that somebody's afraid of and kill a bunch of people. Like that, he turned into that statue, right?
Yeah.
Then we have a zombie versus Art the Clown. Art the Clown is just this ruthless killer. He's gonna go killing a bunch of people. No, but he likes to take his time on his kills, doesn't he?
I don't know enough about him.
I think he's sick like that. I think he's like torturing people, and that's why the movie's so.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I think I'd put him over a zombie, but then I'd put Pennywise over Art the Clown.
Yeah. Hannibal also takes most of the time he takes time with his victims. If you see the other Hannibal,
But Hannibal
movies.
versus Ghostface. Oh no, we already said Ghostface is out.
Yeah.
So, and then Dracula versus Freddy Krueger. I think again Freddy Krueger takes a lot of time on his.
Yeah, Dracula can move fast. He's just a bite move.
Okay, then we have Hannibal Lecter versus Dracula. Again, I think Dracula is gonna bite move.
Yeah, I think he's faster than
But
Hannibal.
again, then we have Pennywise, final finale. Pennywise versus Dracula. Whole city, if they're the only two, Pennywise is just gonna turn into.
All it takes is just start a scare, and he can start murdering people by the dozen. Mass murders.
Seriously.
Yeah, Pennywise does win this, I think.
Yeah, which I like having that shows Pennywise is actually super powerful. It's just when he plays people who aren't scared of anything.
Yep, that's the only way to beat him, to prove you're not scared of him in particular.
Which would be impossible. Like if I played Pennywise, I'd die immediately because there's no way I'm not gonna be scared of him.
Yeah, that's what makes it so amazing what they're able to do, and there's a whole point behind it. But anyway, really good.
That's all I've got for the episode.
Any movies?
Let me check what.
Check what time we got.
Just to make sure it's a decent time. Oh, we're an hour.
And so we're about 55 minutes. Yeah. Any movies we want to talk about real quick that we saw this week? One that I'd like to point out that jumped way up my list, my Marvel list on what do we call it? Letterboxd. I have forever, if you've seen my ranking, I have really dogged Age of Ultron for no good reason whatsoever. That is a really good movie. We rewatched it last night, and I forgot that is really one of the better. I think it's better than Avengers 1.
So I gave Thor Ragnarok a 4.5, Iron Giant a 4. I'll just go over. I'm just gonna go over. I'm not gonna go over much. Like why I gave this. Scream a 4, Avengers Age of Ultron a 4.5. I gave There's Someone Inside Your House a 2.5. Nice Guys 4, Ford vs Ferrari 4.5, and that's about all I watched.
Best movie you saw this week?
Best movie I saw. We should start doing that more often. So from last Sunday, I had a lot of 4.5 stars. So I had Ted as a 4.5, Sinners as a 4.5, This Is the End is 4.5, Us as 4.5, Ford vs Ferrari is 4.5, and then Thor Ragnarok and Age of Ultron. And I think the highest ranked one is one of the Marvel movies. I think the highest ranked one out of all those is Age of Ultron, followed by This Is the End.
For me, I was Age of Ultron was the best movie. I've only seen 2 this week, though. So, saw Ragnarok and Age of Ultron both got 4.5, I think, if I remember right. So, yeah, really good movies, really good week.
It's great. It's one of the most underrated movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, I need to see it. What movies did we leave off of our top 10 list that should be on there?
What movies do I need to see? What movies should I see? Because I haven't seen. You need to rewatch a lot.
I need to rewatch a lot of movies, but what are some? I'm really into exorcism movies, so hit me up. In the comments. What are some exorcism movies I need to check out? All that kind of stuff. So, yeah, take us away.
Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next Tuesday.
Stay salty.